Talking about me.
Let's get ready to ramble.
Let's get ready to rumble.
No, ramble.
I keep lowering this camera.
Roomba. Let's get ready to Roomba. Let's get ready to rhetorical.
Dancing banana. I'll show you my dancing banana. Live from Racine, Wisconsin. It's Guys, Gaines, and Bear.
Welcome to the show, Laura. Dancing bananas.
When you were right next
You had
to
your
Laura.
crotch right in her face.
I was going for Brian. Sorry.
Who wasn't going for Brian? I mean,
Friendly fire, you know.
Oh, come on, shots fired, guys. Okay, really?
I just said you're
One over your
beautiful.
bow.
Thank you.
So I'm just wondering why there were shots fired since you just said you're beautiful. I mean, wouldn't you take that as a compliment?
It's about the dick thing.
So
It's all about
He
the
wasn't
dick.
listening
Okay.
like
All right,
always.
wow.
What?
Wait. The show hasn't even started and we are off the rail.
Somebody's
Let's-
clicking on the couch.
Wait
up,
Brian.
Let's pull this back to...
No, Brian. Look at Brian. He's pulling himself so
Let's
he's
pull it back and tuck it in, guys.
Wait, huck it in.
Pull it out.
He said I'm beautiful.
Hope to
I
God.
was just gonna
I got
say
feelings and
that
shit.
Brian
You're so
overreacts to
vain.
everything.
I bet
Yes.
you think the
That's all I
show
wanted
is
to say.
about you.
Okay, all right.
All right, let's start with what we've been playing. Larry, what have you been playing?
With myself.
Boot Hill.
Heroes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Boot Hill Heroes?
Boob Hill Heroes.
Nothing like a very specific, obscure joke.
Heroes.
Boot Hill
Boob
Heroes.
Hill Heroes.
And basically it's, I don't know, is it 16-bit?
Yeah,
See
probably
graphic
16.
style for about
There's
16-bit.
Some
That kind of style that,
It has an
2D
8-bit feel to it.
yeah, kind of
Like 16 bits?
like this.
Final Fantasy III role-playing experience where you're, selecting. But there's some interesting things in there that, like during the combat, that's kind of timed and stuff. So some of the more advanced stuff that came along later on in that genre are
Like
incorporated
hats.
in this one. Like hats.
There's hats.
Well, hats
There's
are
definitely
on in the
hats are
16-bit
important.
age.
Yeah, hats are.
And then,
important.
there's a lot of reading. There's no voiceover, so that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work for me, but it's still fun.
I gotta read while I play this game, really?
I will say
next
that
to him.
it is way better with an Xbox controller.
Yeah, I played with an Xbox controller.
I tried originally with the keyboard. No, that wasn't very fun.
Nah, I'm gonna play it on the
Easier.
Vita. I think I'm gonna finish it up on the Vita.
Yeah, again, if you guys are watching the show and are interested in finding out more about the game, we had the author on last week, and he did a great interview about Boot Hill Heroes.
Right, which
Yeah,
hasn't been
I-
posted as of our speaking right now.
Yes, as of our
But it will be
But by
when
the
you
time
see
they
this.
watch this show,
In the future
Dude,
for
don't-
us, but in the past for you.
Don't
See,
take the episode.
and
What
this is
will
like
have
not-
happened?
See, what you're doing
It's
is you're
future
killing this
tense.
whole
There we go.
illusion of time that we do this show.
Yeah.
Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly
All right, so-
stuff.
No, I was
leaping
kind of
this.
sad that I missed
Thank
that
you.
interview because
Thank you.
I
That is an
haven't played
overused
game in it.
expression.
We told
A lot
them.
of
Or
fun.
an underused.
Yeah, we told them
That's
that.
overused.
You're
No,
sad.
A lot
shut
of fun. In fact, they got supplanted
Children.
right now. So.
I can't keep you guys
You two
within
stop.
5 feet of me.
He started it.
Stop anyways.
The good news is,
We're not talking
in
for
a
confirmation.
couple weeks after MGC, we're gonna go up to Chicago and visit them. Down to Chicago and visit them.
Yes, we figured you go
South.
show
That's
us
a
down
scenic
there.
route.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Well,
with G2B
you
South.
know, up, down. I mean,
Yeah, who cares in the
we're
galaxy?
around floating in
Direction.
space.
We're gonna go somewhere.
Nice save, Larry. Thanks. I appreciate that.
All right. Travis, I've asked what you've been playing, but what do you have in your hand right now?
Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate.
Oh wait, you're not playing Pokemon.
Oh wait, that's
Yeah,
Wait,
there
what?
are lots of really good games for the 3DS.
I love the
And
Yeah.
you play them?
Yes, and I play
Besides
them.
Pokemon?
No,
Yeah,
he just plays the shite.
yeah. So basically, it's I hadn't had a lot of time to game in the past week because I've been really busy with other projects. So as soon as I had like any inkling of free time, I was just like, BAM! And just hopped on the 3DS. So I've been pretty much playing the 3DS until my eyes bleed for the past couple days. I got a pretty good Monster Hunting Party, and it's one of those games really good local co-op. So I had Noob, who finally got him caught up, and JJ and Krause. We hunt on the regular, and it's a game with a very steep learning curve, but it's very satisfactory when you start kicking ass. So it's a lot of fun to play with friends, and it's really great, just like local co-op games. So
Cool.
What have you been playing?
I haven't been playing anything because Netflix just dropped 6 seasons of Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Oh.
So I've been
I need to watch
monstering
that.
through that. It's been marathon mode.
I totally added that to my
falling
fucking
asleep
queue.
in my computer chair. My feet are up. Got headphones on. Like, how many episodes? I'm on the 4th season already. Like, damn.
Damn it, Yoda!
Dropped like 3
See, that's
days
what
ago. Damn,
I mean,
almost
that
done.
second season had some pretty sweet episodes about trade agreements.
Yeah, that was awesome. Like,
Yeah. Season 2 was like, yeah, episodes with Jar Jar and then trade agreements.
And then there's the 3
Ahsoka learning
episodes
things.
that's like,
That sounds like the
it's
best
C-3PO
season.
and R2.
Then they got to
Video
like
Andre,
okay
the
stuff
video
about
game.
bounty hunters and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Was
Yeah.
pretty sweet. And then the Darth Maul shit at the end was just like, oh my god, this is what everything is should have been.
Spoilers! I'm not listening!
Oh yeah.
Dude, I watched At Your House the first time.
Season
Well,
2 is
because
just the
I
work
got
you have to
lazy
put in
with
to get
my
the rewards later.
Eye patching.
So you guys,
So
Get it.
pro tip, just skip season 2. You don't really miss much.
so you guys
Unless
would
you really want to see Jar Jar be boring.
So you guys like the show? Because I've never seen
It's
one.
really good.
Amazing.
I've watched
amazing.
the first season. It was.
It's
I
really
liked
good.
it.
They did a really good job.
I'm on my 4th playthrough of House of Cards, so I ain't got time
Oh
for
my
that.
god, switch
You're
over, dude.
No! House of Cards is fucking amazing!
Kevin Spacey
I'm
is not
pretty sure you
that
One
found out all
playthrough
the
wasn't
solutions.
bad.
You know how much media you have on Netflix? How much shit you have to watch, and you watch
Yes,
something 4
exactly. No,
times?
you named it.
Like
How much
video game
shit
high
is
school.
there?
I mean,
You could be watching video game high
I don't even
school.
watch Freddie Wong.
in his
It
defense,
interests me.
I've gone through.
You can watch
multiple...
noobs pwn people.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
good.
I've
good.
gone through multiple
That sounds
Star
good.
Trek series.
I would rather watch
multiple
the-
times. So
Yes,
like it
over
makes
your
sense.
lifetime.
and
over
That's
your
true.
lifetime.
Not in the last like. Yeah.
And House of, or not House of Cards, How I Met Your Mother.
House of Cards and How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your House of Cards.
Ryan, you might want to find something out.
House of the Rising
All
Sun.
right,
You're
let's
gonna
get back
see-
to
do
game.
that.
Let's get back
You're
to
gonna see a
game.
grown man.
I will
Episode
put
at
this
midnight.
plug in though.
Yeah, really.
If you're gonna be into Netflix, give yourself something that can play like a Wii or Xbox or something that you can play it on your TV.
Guys, games, and Netflix.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it from Larry. Play with your Wii.
We
Mine went down.
Yeah, really.
Mine went down. It doesn't
I've been
accept
playing
CDs
Wreck-It
anymore.
Ralph on the Nintendo 3DS.
Nice.
You know, there's a
I
little
wanna-
pattern with the record.
I want to get it on my phone too because that game is awesome. Well, it's different than
Kelsey
what
has
the
a
3DS
problem.
is. The 3DS is like after the movie and stuff. But then I was also playing Little Big Planet today with 2 boys I babysit, and I can say never again.
Were you drunk?
No,
A little.
not drunk.
Probably went better.
I was debating on getting a drink because of them. But
Yeah, I drink because of kids too.
What's this?
that is wine.
That's a drink, right?
Yeah, that was after babysitting though.
Oh, you wanted
That's
to
what
drink
they all
on the
say.
job.
Yes, I was debating on getting a drink.
She doesn't
while...
drink wine while she's babysitting. She drinks.
Yeah,
No, she drinks
yeah,
alcohol.
Only hard alcohol while
Right.
babysitting.
But no,
Just pound it
every
into the
time I would try to tell them to do something, they're like, "Oh no, we know how to play this game." They would like throw me into the fire because they learned how to pick things
Literally.
up. Like yeah,
Under the bus,
And-
into the fire.
and I would tell them like, "Oh, you can't rush right into stuff. You have to stop and you have to wait to figure out what happens." They're like, "Oh no, it's okay." And they just run. They like get zapped, or they get set on fire, or they run over a cliff. And I'm like, "You gotta wait, or you gotta wait for everybody else." I
TLDR,
was
kids
like,
are dumb.
this is a team game. I was like, we have to work
Travis.
together.
No, they don't.
Those are
No.
terrible life.
Oh my
life
god,
lessons,
small
Kelsey.
children panic video games? Who would have
It
guessed?
was no, they're 9 and
Wait till
12.
we
Who
Leave
play
it.
Halo?
They're
They should
bad
know
at
how to
Hey,
play
oh,
video games. They're
hey.
9 and
What?
12.
I'm just saying,
you know.
I'm better at Pokemon now at 25 than I was at 12.
Yeah,
So
just
I
saying.
think the point still stands.
I don't know.
pathetic.
I think they're pretty good at games individually. They're terrible at cooperative.
Yes, exactly. Like
Everybody
even
is terrible
well
at
after we were
cooperative.
done,
I'm a cooperative
after we were
master.
done playing Little Big Planet.
Travis, you look like an elitist video gamer right now.
I am.
Oh,
You
yeah,
like
yeah.
your glasses.
Travis likes it best in groups.
Yeah, right?
Fucking hipster.
But after Little Big Planet, we put in what was it, Modern Warfare 3?
It's fun playing with other people.
Okay, they put Modern Warfare 3 in, and they were like trying to play together.
Modern Warfare 2 was the best.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
That almost sounds like a fucking elitist. Way to be a turd.
No, I sound like everybody else.
Oh my gosh, I am trying to talk for once, damn it!
About video games.
And he's kind of throwing
I'm
it.
actually proud of you.
You know what? I'll give her credit. I'll give her credit.
Yeah.
It's not
I'm
Crash
gonna punch you
Bandicoot
too.
fans.
Yes, it is not Crash Bandicoot.
Somebody Bandicoot is awesome.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Somebody gag Brian. Ben,
Okay.
penis, get over there.
Hey,
There we
That's a
go.
long time.
But no, so we played Modern Warfare
I'm gonna
3,
put-
and they're trying to play together, and all
Ben,
that you
remember
hear
Saturday when I dumped
is
my
younger
fucking
one
drink
yelling
in
about
her?
his brother
It's
and
about
no
to happen
helping him,
again.
or how he's not doing this, how he's not doing that, and how he's not being fair. And then when they leave, Mike looks at me, he's like, I understand why Dominic doesn't want to play games with him, because I can't even stand listening to him. He's like, I was ready to go over and turn it off.
Wow.
They're that bad at working together, and that's why I was like, I'm never playing games with you guys again.
I play with those people all the freaking time.
Don't play video games with children.
Yes, don't play video games with children unless you want to drink.
No, they're the best.
Or me.
Just antagonizing them?
All
It's
right.
amazing.
Okay.
Alright.
So
Mostly cry really easily.
Oh, speaking of antagonizing people.
no.
No!
What are you
been
playing
playing?
right now?
I'm not playing anything right now. I'm waiting for updates to happen right now. So.
Windows, am I right?
Yay!
Yeah,
Well,
that's
like
the
Travis-
funnest game ever. Updates.
Yeah, updates.
I
Yeah.
played that game last night.
Oh man, I play every time I turn my damn computer off.
Oh my god! I'm up with the segways, for goodness sake! Just scoot around on them out in the back!
I'll
I
take
do
care of your
love
mom
segways.
later.
They're pretty cool.
I gave you the Falcon Fist.
Fucking punch.
Falcon Fist is not appropriate
No,
for audience.
I-
So he's gonna get the Falcon Fist. Alright, so Noob, what are you playing?
You know what this is really making me think
'Cause I
about
know
is
what's
just
gonna
like
happen
how
to it.
bad MGC, because that's our next topic, how bad that's gonna be now.
Oh, yeah.
This fucking one right now.
That's fortunately off the air. So.
Thank God. We
But
gotta get something done
like
when
Travis
we're not
said, I
recording.
was
Talking
playing
about-
Monster Hunter with those with
Thanks.
Krause
My
and
job is
them,
more
and I
listening.
picked up some
Oh yeah.
Monster Hunter
I thought
3
they looked
today, like a little bit here and there today.
You got really good, by the way. I'm proud of you.
And
Yeah, and he got home at almost 1 o'clock in the morning for his interview.
man, I was still showed up for my interview.
Interview.
Did you talk like that?
Interview a cat. Meow.
Meow. Meow, listen here.
And usually
Meow.
look at
Monster Hunter 3 is a pretty good game, meow.
Meow.
And I also played Dead Island Epidemic, meow. With
Meow.
your- meow.
Meow.
With your brother, meow. Because someone doesn't answer my
It's like, what is
messages
happening?
on Steam, meow.
Because somebody leaves his Steam up and doesn't put away and just like has it sit there for days and it's like, yeah, I'm using my computer, my Steam's on, but I'm not looking at Steam. And when my computer goes bloop, I'm like, oh, that must be a Star Wars The Clone Wars sound. And then I just keep watching that. Segwayed! Oops.
Oh, no! No! You did last
Crowbar
episode,
is a
don't feel
segue.
too bad.
Well,
Jonah!
let's be
What have you been playing loudly?
Battlefield 4.
Oh, you're back on that again?
Yeah.
You said it loud.
That's him yelling.
Segue, Brian.
Not everyone can be as annoying as you, Brian.
Damn, shots
job,
fired
Lord.
again.
Brian, what's the capital of Switzerland? Bayern! Oh!
Your toast
I am
has been-
impervious
Ah,
to your
so-
bullshit.
Your
So you are
toast
still
has been
on.
burnt and no amount of scraping can remove the black parts.
Where's that from?
Think about it.
I can't remember.
Who
Fuck,
cares?
say it.
Who the fuck cares? Matt,
Really?
we were talking to Jonah about what he's playing. Shut up. Just shut up.
That's why I told you to think about it so you just
This is why
Back in
Jonah's
his
so
mouth!
quiet.
Back in Brian's mouth!
No,
Do it again,
man,
Back in there!
Jonah, what have you been playing? Okay, Battlefield 4. Back at it.
Yeah, you playing with your friends? Or,
Yeah.
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 How is it?
It's good. It's still buggy because it's Battlefield.
Only in Battlefield.
Yep.
Does it take like 2 hours to get into a game still?
Those are called
No.
extra calories.
A buggy EA game.
Once you,
Weird.
once you load the map, it
Die.
becomes like way quicker.
That's alright then.
But when it first came out, it was like Skyrim's first loading maps.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, it was so long. So long.
I kind of regret selling my Battlefield 4. I loved it a lot. But I made the switch over to Ghosts. I know what you mean, dude.
And that pastrami sandwich that you traded it
So
for.
pretty much you just
That was a damn good sandwich, though.
so you just pretty much joined the bro masturbation action fest.
I've been
huh?
playing Halo for years. I've been a part of it, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I can't
He's
even...
been the
With
leader
a
of the
face
hater.
like
That's the
that.
reason why I play Modern Warfare, because it's pretty much the same people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Sad.
Matt, what have you been playing?
It's like that.
I have not had much of a chance to play anything the last few weeks. However,
Oh, thanks, man.
Well, let's segue over to
No, you feel like me.
Fucking awesome. That was so good. Continue. We're not
I
going to
feel
cut
bad.
you off.
You motherfuckers ripping a meal.
but I am going to be
Yes.
playing a lot more starting when is the podcast over? Because I just rebuilt my gaming PC last night.
You got it
and-
done?
Oh, I thought you were going to say
It's
that.
done.
First time unemployed.
I've heard it's good news.
It is good news. It booted, and I installed drivers.
That's all that matters. It booted.
So
It booted.
I'm good.
With Windows, that's really the best you can
Yeah,
expect.
if it boots,
Right,
you're fine.
that's true. It booted from an old motherboard install though. I didn't have to reinstall it.
See, that's nice.
That is the
Did
crazy
you
part.
use, God, what's the backup program I'm thinking of?
I just used the standard backdoor.
Backdoor Sluts 9.
But
The
all I
easy-
did was pop the drives
Yes.
in and start it
the
up.
easy
Oh,
US.
backdoor slut
What's that?
6.
The Easy US one?
Yeah,
like
EUS,
Naughty
thank
Nurses
you. That's
9.
the one.
I did not.
Wow.
And it,
But-
it did okay. It just picked up on the new
Yeah,
hardware.
the motherboard was almost no different. It's
Okay.
just a slightly
That
different.
doesn't sound like a
chipset.
gaming guy's
The graphics card was
No.
just a significant.
Okay, we got
He's playing the upgrade.
What? That's a segue?
Sorry, guys.
That's a segue?
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
guys.
you know, occasionally useful information would be nice. So
That's-
Yeah.
Not on
That's
this
true.
podcast. Not on this game
Oh,
podcast.
podcast!
no, that's what I'm saying.
Next
No,
time.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. That
we were
was.
talking knowledge.
I apologize.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'll
It's
get back
good
to
to
the
throw a little
bullshit.
knowledge in.
No. We used to throw out penalty shots for people who try to teach us things.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's true.
Yeah.
We gave that up as a
We may need to
bad.
get back to that.
We got educators.
You know,
fuck.
if we still have that penalty.
Just drink it out of the bottle now?
That's Jello shots.
Oh no,
I think that thing's still broke as
is the
shit.
chocolate crap that no one likes
we
out
had
of the fire
peach.
hydrant.
We had
Oh
peach.
yeah.
And the dispenser
That's
is
so
broken.
Whatever happened to the
nasty.
dispenser?
Yeah,
It's
it
over
forced
there.
you to keep drinking to keep you from wasting it. Right?
Tom, what have you been playing?
Couple
Hey,
of games.
alright,
I've been playing Star Castle on the Vectrex, which is fucking amazing.
Best freaking
It-
version.
Oh, dude, it is. It's
No.
It is absolutely
Ben,
arcade
stop dropping
perfect. The AI is good on it. It plays beautifully.
It looks right.
It looks exactly like the game did because the game was a vector graphics game. It's really sweet. Just a great game. You can play that one all freaking day long.
And it won't crash.
And it won't crash.
Unlike
Even
the
better.
built-in Minesweeper
Yeah.
game.
So yeah, well, yeah, that's alright. So I'm playing a little of that and
When you play that,
Donuts.
what's your goal? High score or levels?
levels. Dude, I try to level through that game.
Because
I just want to survive and get to the next level. Survive and get to
I
the
was
next level.
discussing it with Jim today.
Is he a high score player?
Well, we were kind of thinking Vectrex may have to be a high score.
No.
Kind
Yeah,
of
because it may
thing.
crash
No.
somewhere in the game.
No.
And you're gonna have to have that score ready.
Yeah, but the
Well,
score
you know.
doesn't save the score, so it doesn't matter.
You're on a
Oh,
race.
but well, if you happen to have a nice
Polaroid
little
right
chalkboard
there.
book where you can write it down.
Oh, so now you got a technique.
Yeah,
to
just
this
wait,
now.
wait.
Ben, Polaroids are thousands of dollars.
The reason I had, because that game is like, it's not like a long story format.
No, it's not.
So, and there's not like a lot of level changes. Like, I
it
want to get
basically
to this
just-
screen, or I
it
want to
gets-
get to this
No, it just basically
screen.
gets a little harder.
So it's like,
That's what
That's
well,
what we
then
wish.
what's the goal
It's
then?
nice.
If it's not to like get to the next cutscene or get then.
Whoa,
You
video
know
games
something?
had cutscenes
Whoa,
back
no, wait a
then?
minute. No, wait a minute. You don't have to have cutscenes to make a good
No,
game.
it's an
You just
example.
don't. I'm
It's an
sorry.
example of a goal, a
You
reason you might want
You
to
don't need
try to get levels.
I don't need to watch some movie while
I
I'm
would say
playing
I
an effing
prefer
game.
no cutscenes
Thank
because
you.
I am
What?
impatient and bored, and then I want to just get to the fucking.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right,
So
okay.
That cutscene comes up. I'm hitting that button A to get the fuck to the next
That was
level.
just an
Certain
example of
cutscenes
what
I will
something
skip.
but so why someone might
intro,
want to try
I
to
will.
get to the next level. Another might be the board changes like Donkey
How
Kong
about
has
just
the
the
four
challenge?
different
How about
ones.
just the challenge of surviving a level, getting to the next
But
level?
why wouldn't the challenge be high score?
Aren't you
But
like
there's a story
really
score for
arcade
you.
guy? Although I'm alright with
Yeah.
that.
Why
Oh,
can't you try for
All right,
both?
So, but that I've been working on that. We got some new Vectrex stuff coming, which we will review on the show. We have some multi-carts. They're programmable multi-carts coming in from Spain, so we'll be
International.
We're international.
Dude, everything for the Vectrex comes from everywhere.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't get anything here in the States. Everything is coming from overseas.
Yes, we are
So,
cultured
and then,
swine, if you will.
I've been playing Crazy Taxi. Taxi on
Tacky,
Android.
crazy tacky, huh?
Deploy the
It is
painting.
crazy tacky too. Crazy Taxi right now, and it's still free for another day or two. It's today the last day.
19th
I don't know.
today.
Okay, today was the last day, so by the time you guys see the show, it's no longer free. But they're
Sorry,
giving
suckers.
away Crazy Taxi for the Android, and it's freaking perfect.
I can still get
will
it.
have
Yeah, get it
ended.
today.
Where's my phone?
Get it
Yeah,
today.
I bought it months ago.
And that's how
I've
we
been
lost
raving
Laura.
about it.
But it's a brilliant game. It really
Plans
is.
Axel.
It's
He's the best.
beautiful.
It's a wonderful port.
and
It
it's
really,
free
really
right
is.
now on the Play Store. So get yours right
But
now.
it's not
Yeah,
anymore
Not for you, I'm
when you
afraid.
watch this.
No, what you do is you go ahead and you get it and just say
It attaches to your account.
it
Yeah.
attaches to your account. So once you have it, you have it. You can do it when you get a better phone.
Right.
I don't know if it'll even show on this phone.
It may not, but try it.
It doesn't.
first.
No, nothing
You can
shows
log into
on this
Google Play,
phone.
can't you?
Yeah.
From,
I was
Google.
going.
Yeah, no, dude, do it.
Log
Do it
in
on
your
your
Google
computer.
Play
Yeah.
account.
Okay.
Do it,
Yeah,
do
online.
it today before midnight. It's,
Otherwise, it turns into a
Or,
gremlin.
Actually, it would probably be 2 p.m.
so yeah, they're playing the
Yeah.
fuck out of that, and that's a
Or
great.
two
game.
See, somebody caught it.
Love, yeah, I
Wheel
know.
of Fortune? What are you fucking old?
What, you fat?
Brian!
No, it doesn't. No, it's
He
not
is
midnight.
sharpening
You have
his
to feed
mind,
it after
Ben.
midnight.
Maybe if you
Yeah.
would have played
Everyone's
Wheel
still
of
on that
Fortune,
midnight
that would
matter.
you.
comes
feed him.
Crazy
You'd
Taxi.
be as smart as
Okay.
Jonah.
All right.
Comes a pumpkin.
Go ahead.
Brian, what have you been playing?
Speaking of free games, I've been playing Civilization Revolution on the Xbox. It's a game I've had for years, but it was free for gold users.
Nice.
I can pass past
Yay!
weeks.
Gold. I let that
I was like,
expire.
wow.
We're gonna give you. We're gonna give you 8-year-old games. Yes.
Oh,
They're on the iPad first.
Oh, so wait a minute.
Wait.
So you guys are going to talk shit
8-year-old
about...
games. It's coming right into my wheelhouse.
Yep, they're sitting there talking about games from the Vectrex.
On the
Wait,
Vectrex.
wait.
Hey, but we paid for them like men, and we're not playing them on a modern system.
Hey, I
Wait a
bought that
minute,
version,
wait a minute.
So
Yes.
you
Hey,
say-
this-
You do realize
My
that there's a
Vectrex.
brand new game that came out for the Vectrex.
Right. My Vectrex has
Flappy
newer
Birds.
games than you're getting off
Has
Xbox
come out for
Live.
the
I know, I
Yeah,
know,
this
I
shit,
know.
I'm still
That's
doing-
why I want to get these 16
Nothing beats free. Let's be honest.
What if they pay me for it?
Prostitution. Yeah.
That would never happen for Ben.
I'm surrounded by...
Alright, so you've been playing Civilization Revolution.
Yes, and there was actually someone who is a follower of the show who I have been playing with, and it was kind of creepy.
You know that's against
Hi,
show
Tony.
policy. That's against show policy, by the way.
Tony, hi.
No having
Suck
sex
my
with
dick.
anybody.
2 in the pink, 1 in the
So-
steak.
Okay.
What?
What if they got a sausage?
I blacked out.
He was kind of like kind of annoying me. I really don't give a shit right now if I'm calling you out on this, but whatever.
He's an
He was kind of
asshole.
annoying me, and we were playing a
Whoa! Kind of like you
wait,
on the
wait,
podcast.
No,
There
I'm calling
goes our
you out.
last user, our last watcher. Thank you.
Go friend us up. We'll be nice.
It's okay. You'll still gonna watch this. It's okay. So I was playing, and whenever I play Civilization Revolution, I always play as the Americans, because I mean we're the greatest fucking country on the planet. Am I right? Right?
Fuck yeah!
Right?
America!
America!
Wisconsin's the best fucking country in the world.
Thank you.
That's true.
I
We're
will
like
know
country
that.
aliens.
I will
Yeah.
know that. Okay.
And yeah, we're doing.
Wisconsineers!
I hear
Hey! I'm doing it to you, you know. Yeah. All right, keep going.
We were
Sorry.
playing, and he was kind of rustling my jimmies, kind of annoying me. So
la,
playing
la,
as
la, la,
Americans,
la.
I
Jerking Brian
decided to. My strategy is never do anything, like stay isolationist until about the 1900s, then begin my brutal expansion across the entire world.
Just like real
So
life.
you're
Yes. So I'm kind of like, no, not like Britain. No, not at all. No, there is no little bit. It's no,
exactly.
No, it's not. America, no. So he was sitting there, you know, he's expanding, he's playing as the Greeks, expanding all over the place, but he was spreading himself too thin, so he was getting taken over by other cities culturally and militarily. But I was cultured as fuck, so I kept taking over as fledglings. I was taking over as, yes, cultured
Cultured
as
as
fuck.
fuck.
Yeah.
Brian always tries to be cultured in his video games because he's not in real life.
Yes.
Continue.
So I started taking over by culture his cities that were on the outside of him, or just on the outskirts of his capital. And all I did was just turtle until the 1900s. Then I began my glorious expansion outwards. And then you can win that game. Have you guys?
Turtle-headed it for a really long time. held it in, and just dropped his dudes.
God damn it! Have you guys played?
Booty, booty, no, no, juice.
Yeah, on my iPad. Yeah.
Okay, well, for the viewers that don't know, you can win by domination, where you take out 3 enemy palaces. Cultural, by getting 20 wonders, or the UN. World
I got
Bank
one of the
for a
wonders.
financial one, or a technological victory by settling on another planet. Shut the fuck up. So he started jibber jabbering away, kind of annoying me. So I decided to go for all the victories at once, And then I also I got all the victories.
We call that the Bukkake victory.
Yes. And I decided to do the Manhattan Project 1. Wow. And once you complete that, you gain access to a nuclear missile. And there's a glitch in the game where if you're on a team, you can launch a nuke at your teammates. And
That doesn't sound like a glitch. It sounds like real life.
Sounds like a dickhead move to pull.
Yeah. So I was a bully. I rigged the economy so that all the caravans had to go through me, through all the roads.
I would love to go through you.
They couldn't expand without declaring war on me, and I had the most culture, so they couldn't really expand or do anything about that. And then I decided to nuke my teammate because I was already winning, and I'm like, you're annoying me, fuck you. And as I complete the wonder, this kid's like, oh man, I wish I had that nuke. And the next turn I launched the nuke towards him, and it took him like 5 turns to realize that his capital was a glowing level.
Oh! I'm gonna take 5 turns!
Well, you're gonna get that nuke you really want to know!
And he was really, really, really pissed off that I did it. I'm like, you're still gonna win anyway! It's not the same! I want to take over the world! It's like, it's just not gonna happen. You can try and go through my territory, but it's just not gonna happen.
So, Brian, you meet one listener.
And you're complete,
and now you're on the show. Talking about how you kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just alienated the one friend you made, Brian.
Right.
So Brian's fan.
That's true.
I tried defending you, but he was a complete asshole anyways when I was talking about you.
You know me. That's just how it is.
I
That's
tried.
the way it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really douchey.
He wears pantyhose.
I gotta tell you,
He
I feel
started it.
really vindicated from the other day then.
Laura?
Hey, Laura,
That has
I'm
absolutely
going now.
nothing to do with it, you asshole.
Laura, what are you
I'm biased.
Brian, play about Brian shutting his mouth!
He started it.
Yeah, that's a world wonder right there.
Gee, thanks.
You get
Brian's
victory in the
talking
show
mouth.
if you
Take
can
a
get
shot.
Brian to shut up for
I've
30
been
seconds.
playing
Stop
Luigi's
yelling, I wasn't
Mansion
talking.
2
Now
on
you're
the
implying that I'm
3DS.
just
Ben
gonna
back.
Ooh.
He can't leave. Ben needs to come back.
No, I said ooh, because I've got it and I haven't played it yet.
It's
Not as
amazing.
good as the first one, but it's still really good.
What's it about?
Luigi's Mansion. You never played it for the GameCube? Okay, so you're Luigi, and Mario gets kidnapped, and for once in Luigi's sad little life, he gets to be the hero.
I'm just gonna put it in the year of
It is the year of Luigi. It is.
It's like the story of my life.
Fly water to the bird.
So then you get to carry this like backpack that is a vacuum that sucks up ghosts because he's in this haunted mansion.
Nice.
So
Ghostbusters.
you collect all these ghosts and you save Mario.
Awesome.
That's pretty much it.
Did you save him?
Not yet. Well, I did in the first one. I haven't yet in this one. And then yeah.
So he's been kidnapped again like a little bitch, huh?
No, he is not
Again.
kidnapped this time. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Keep going.
This time it is I don't know, like the ghosts
Oh.
are now like invading this other
It's all your fault!
The mansion?
What? So this is other place that the ghosts are invading.
So in 2 you're
Kelsey
just not
clogged the
minding your own
toilet.
business.
No, somebody else
Yeah.
did.
Ben.
He got a taste
It was
of being
Ben.
awesome, so he
Ah,
needs to do
so
it.
you gotta go for it again.
That one has multiplayer, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I thought I saw like
Give it a
4
kiss.
Luigi's running around in
It's
different
nasty.
colors.
Yeah. He it's a pretty awesome game. I'm excited for I haven't gotten it yet, but Yoshi's Island.
Oh yeah,
One.
the remake.
I'm really excited for that one.
Is it the straight game with better graphics?
Yeah, it's mostly a graphical upgrade. They added some new levels and stuff. I heard that there wasn't really a whole lot added, but I mean it's it's more Yoshi's Island, so it's always
Yeah.
a good thing.
I kinda
The
cutesy
reviews were mixed.
Original cartoon
Really,
graphics.
Brian?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about it. I saw it in motion and I was kind of eh.
I haven't
But I
seen
mean,
it
like-
yet, but
The gameplay was fun. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Yoshi's
Yoshi.
Island. It was a classic. I mean,
Actually never played.
really?
Yeah.
You don't know what Space Ace
Ace
is.
is-
You
and never played Yoshi's
Island.
Island. Wow, what world?
Why are you on this podcast?
no, Matt
I've
doesn't
never
know
even seen
Space
Aliens.
Ace.
If it doesn't
No,
have a
he
dude
didn't know
called
what Space
Master
Ace was
Chief, he
either.
doesn't know.
Oh my god, you guys are horrible.
None of you know what Space. I know what Space Ace is.
Yeah,
Fair, that was the
And
end
I'm
of
a
the
girl.
arcade run, really.
No, yes, but still,
I guess
Don
you're more
Bluth
qualified to be on the
continued
show
to
than
do
us.
all sorts of animation work and everything later on. I mean,
Just here
these
for
were just his
controversy.
games.
Right.
He did a
I'm just here for the popcorn.
buttload of 90s cartoons, if you
The Fox
remember.
News
Yeah.
and YouTube.
I mean, movies. So, I mean,
Well, and there was a bit of resurgence with those games when DVDs came out.
Exactly.
Because you could
they had
actually
it built
play it
in,
on
yeah.
DVDs.
Yeah, and they also did re-release them as computer games like this.
I like them on Laserdisc. We used to have it on Laserdisc.
You actually had it on Laserdisc?
Yep.
No, oh, okay, now see that.
That's cool. The original Laserdisc.
The original Laserdisc.
That goes back a day or two.
All right,
What are we doing next?
what was the next topic?
I could tell the story that you told me to say for the podcast.
what we learned.
No. Wow, Rob
I
wants
thought
to
it was a bad series.
Rob wants to end the
Rob.
show.
I think
Yeah,
that's
Rob,
followed up
it
by
was
Get
that
Out.
game series. So, all right, so Mary.
What?
Man,
What?
that took a
Well, it was
long.
time control. That's all.
That took a long ass
So,
time.
we're gonna go with game series that have been ruined by anything. And we're not.
Game
Okay,
series
Is
that
it by
ruined.
sequels?
no, not necessarily by sequels.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
we're gonna expand the topic. It can be ruined by a sequel. It can be ruined by server problems. It can be ruined by anything. But let's pick a game series that was going along great. They had this great line, great storyline going. Right down there.
Any of you fuckers say Halo, I'm gonna punch you in the
stop.
face.
Just stop.
Travis is going to start this one
I'll
off.
start it off.
All right,
Okay.
Travis.
Any game that had Peter Molyneux as the head.
Yes.
So every single that's
every
true.
single Peter Molyneux game. Because
He's a
Fable
fucking prick.
originally when in development was Project Ego, and Fable didn't turn out bad. It was
No, it was
okay.
great.
Okay.
Turn out great.
It was,
Well,
but
Fable
I love
was
Fable.
fun.
they promised so much to that game, and like it was one of the reasons I bought an Xbox, the original Xbox.
Oh wow.
It was very ambitious project, and it really just became a very subpar RPG. So I'm not like, and it was okay. I mean, there's a lot to it. They added a lot of cool features, but there's not anything that was really necessary or game changing or anything like that. It was just an okay RPG at the end of the day.
The thing that I remember distinctly about that was reading in Game Informer, where he even said in the article, like, yeah, you're going to be in this game, and if you see a mountain, you can go over to there. It's like, oh, no, you can go over to that
And
mountain.
you being able to like
It's
change the
hard.
world
Yeah.
around you and like actually evolve the landscape of like the world you inhabit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I just like that you can have sex with other people.
yeah, pretty much. You
Right.
know, all that.
I kind
all
of
that
disagree with you
work.
That was
on the
it, that
Fable
was it.
thing, but
I love
and topically,
I like Fable 2.
Really?
I like
Yes.
Fable 2.
Fable
never
2
played
was a
Fable
good
1,
game.
so-
Fable 1 was disappointingly short.
But the thing is like,
Fable
if
3
these games wouldn't have been as badly
beef with that.
reviewed, if they wouldn't have been promised to all these people, the game
Right,
reviewers.
no, if Peter Molyneux
he would
hadn't
just keep
gone,
his
this
mouth
game's
shut.
going to revolutionize
Yeah,
everything.
So the series
And
was
the
killed
programmers
by
were
that
like,
hype.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, it was killed by, and no, it wasn't really necessarily hype. He specifically said very specific things that didn't show up in any way, shape, or form. That's
right.
different.
Right, and this
Yeah,
is
he
because,
did.
like, he
Fable?
said that,
Fable.
and then he turned
Fable.
around to his programmers, and his
Fable.
programmers
We're
said,
like, no.
what the fuck
How
are
can
you
you do
talking
it? Yeah.
about? We can't do that.
Fable.
We still can't do that
But, you know,
now.
there are things like, you know, I played all the way through Fable, and I played it pretty straight, and I ended up with a Halo, and it was all great, and I finished the game. But you still couldn't keep playing the game, so I decided to go into town and just wipe everyone out. Wiped every single
As
villager
one
out.
does.
And of course, I lost
You
my
know,
Halo,
As you
And-
do.
and then I left the town
As the
after I
mage
wiped
warrior,
everyone out.
like we all ended up.
I came back to the town a little while later, and a few new people popped up. And the first thing the person says to me is, "Back for the survivors."
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
That one I'll give Mr. Egg.
The thing that ruined Fable for me was in Fable 3, I got it at launch, and I got all the way to the part, there was a side mission that you had to do while you were waiting for time for a main mission to pop up, where you played in a D&D, suck my dick, you played in a D&D, like a D&D-esque thing, where
Damn.
some mages shrunk you down and put you onto this map, and they were playing and all this shit, but there was a glitch where the final boss wouldn't appear, and it was just like a little cardboard cutout that you had to hit once. There was a glitch where it wouldn't appear, the princess you had to save wouldn't appear, so I was stuck in this perpetual, endless stream of the enemy music playing, and I couldn't fucking get out of there. And because I'm shrunk down, I'm not on the map, so I couldn't fast travel away. So I'm sitting there, like, I had put my shit to public so I could join other people, and every single person that I would join had the same problem, where they were stuck at that point too. And I ended up selling the game, because it's like, I offloaded all the shit that I had, gave it to a friend of mine. I'm like, here, take all of my weapons, take all of my money, have fun with this. I couldn't do anything, so I sold the game, and I didn't play it again until Microsoft offered it for free for gold. and they patched it by then.
All right.
My problem with that game though is everyone had a shitty British accent.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't even decent.
no.
It was like,
Albion-
shut up, you stupid American. That's a terrible accent.
Albion is loosely based on
It
Europe.
wasn't a British accent. It was a British
Yeah.
accent.
Real-ish. Real-esque, if you will.
But Albion is loosely based on European history.
It's loosely based on shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loosely.
Historical
Like my
fiction.
stool.
All right. So Ben, game series been destroyed.
Or, yeah, died.
Sonic has been kind
You
of down now.
fucker!
No, he's good now. He's right. I have to agree with that.
He's right.
He's right.
No,
Sonic has
that
been
was
kinda-
you, son of a bitch.
I stole yours?
Yes.
Well,
Good.
Oh,
Think of something else because
No.
you got some people input.
Yeah, you got
Oh, I
You got time, man. You got time.
Stop. Let him discuss
Ryan.
why.
I can think of
bitch.
one.
My Jimmy's a
Halo.
Russell.
Put your jimmies
Right.
back in.
You're being me right now, okay?
So,
That's coming from Ben.
Nobody
That's
wants to
coming
be
from
bad.
Ben.
So
We don't need
when
two
did
of
it
you.
die though?
yeah, what would you say was the death blow?
I would say Death Blow was when Sega stopped making hardware and just went solely to software. They were decent on Dreamcast. Dreamcast had some fun stuff on there. It was pretty good. Will you agree?
Sonic
Yeah,
Adventure. was
yeah.
the best.
Yeah, Sonic Adventures was
Sorry to be a mascot
Wait,
of a
Sonic
system
Adventure
when
1
you
or
have
Sonic
no
Adventure
system.
2?
No, and that is a very good point too. It really was a system mascot. It was Sega's
Child.
its mascot for their hardware.
Which Sonic Adventure are you saying was good and or bad?
I didn't own a Dreamcast at the time, and I wasn't. Travis, which one we were playing?
One and two are both really good.
Boom! I'm gonna ride on this guy's coattails.
They were both really solid. I mean, two, the whole Shadow business was kind of lame, but but I mean the Chow game was way better in
I
two.
rem-
I mean,
I
you
remember-
could play Chow Adventure for like fucking ever.
I remember being in middle school and you absolutely destroying me when we would be in gym class playing on our VMUs and you come in here with this.
I was the kid in high school who wore a Dreamcast VMU around his neck. Just putting that out there, ladies.
He wore his memory card.
Ladies.
But no, good call on it.
Oh, yeah.
And that really is the point. You're right. Once Sega, I think, lost control of the Sonic series, because once you start licensing crap out, no matter how much you try to control the license, you lose control of the license.
Which is something that Nintendo is starting to run into, where they would potentially have to license out their characters as well, just to be able to stay viable as a company.
Exactly.
Do we stay viable? Because I don't think Sega really has.
No, Sega has not.
Sega's doing a lot better job. They've fell off for a while. 03 to like 09 was a dismal.
Oh, you mean all the
dismal
Sonic
time.
games?
Yeah, Sonic
Yeah,
06.
Sonic games.
Sonic
And
06.
and that, no,
But they've had
the
some
rim.
pretty solid games between there.
Yeah, and in their defense,
They're starting to take it back.
Yeah, Sonic
Slowly. I mean, I'm just gonna
Generations.
drink the rest, but I like to drink it slowly.
Okay.
Sonic Generation.
All right, let's continue. There's enough Sonic stuff.
Hey, Brian.
Jonah.
You shut your damn mouth.
Come on, Jonah. You know what you want to say? Say it, Jonah.
Well, what killed it?
But
What
Jonah,
killed the
Jonah's
Halo?
absolutely right.
No,
Jonah, what killed Halo?
After
You better have a
Halo
viable reason.
3, they basically tried
Yeah, I
keeping
think-
it alive. Or, like, after...
Halo Reach was really good.
Halo
Talk.
3.
I'm going to. I'm
Look
going
at
to sit here and
Reach.
dissect that.
After, once they hit Reach, once they added all this stuff that they thought people would like, they didn't like it. Then the campaign was horrible.
Thank you, Jump Packs.
And after...
Yeah, dumbass jump packs.
And after that, they basically just tried keeping the series alive.
Okay, say I'm going to
Chill
agree with
out,
Jonah.
Brian.
Get your jimmies in a row.
Chill
Get your
out.
jimmies in a
No,
row.
I'm like prepared. I'm like
But
beat
I have
at
to
it
agree
right
with that.
now.
They added crap to the game that just didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
They,
No, there was a pretty lot of good stuff. I would disagree.
I hate
No,
Halo.
it was
Travis,
It was a great fucking.
it was
It was a great fucking game that was ruined by ass.
Cosplay. It was
Like there were some modes that I liked in
then
there.
by proxy, everything is
But
ruined
Halo
by
3 wasn't.
cosplay.
So the series really didn't go bad
It
at
didn't
2.
go bad
because
but
3 they
it
came
did
back
have some
strong
rotten
on
points.
3.
Halo 2
They-
was
good. Bad on 2.
I don't think it was
I like
bad.
two.
It
I
was
like
Two was amazing.
I didn't like 2.
Yeah.
I didn't like 2 as much as I liked the
They
original.
took away my pistol. My awesome,
One
ridiculously
person didn't like it, so the
overpowered
franchise
pistol.
just ruined it.
You know what? Numbers
That was
don't
the
lie.
first game I beat
Okay,
you bad.
that franchise
game we
makes
played together.
billions of dollars annually.
Oh, we're not talking.
It is
no,
still
no, no,
alive.
this has
Bros
nothing-
have a lot of
no,
their parents'
No, but
money.
we're not talking, and we're not
Yeah.
talking about what.
Money from a hooker is
Look,
just
listen, Happy
She's only
Days
hooker when she's
went
dead.
on for years after the Jump the Shark, but nobody says it's as good a show.
Exactly.
You know?
as good as
Absolutely true.
As a huge horror movie fan, they always, I'm going to relate this to horror movies, they always make tons of money after the first one, and they always overmake them.
Yep.
Just like
So, like,
Yup.
every video,
Call
every
it, sister.
No,
Call
every
it.
franchise
Yeah,
in the past 10 years. I'm not even talking about video games. I'm talking about movies.
No, we're just talking about Halo.
No,
Oh, but if you're
no,
gonna make that kind of
Yeah,
point,
there's a lot of movies. They can stop making them now. Okay, after you've made the first one, give it up. Go on to something fucking else.
Yeah.
So
Be fucking original for fucking once.
So what you're saying is you don't want to see an Avengers 2 or an Avengers 3?
Hey, Joss Whedon can make whatever he wants.
I want to see explosions.
So you guys have double standards, is what
Yes.
you're saying.
Yes.
You know what?
God
She's
damn
on.
right.
I'm not
At
sure I
least
want to
she's
see
on it.
Avengers 2.
They're making they're making
But no,
franchise
why would they want
for
to
it.
do
It was
it?
the
watch the
same
second-
goddamn
watch the second Thor?
concept.
Oh, ouch.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, it sucked.
I didn't think it was
I
bad.
didn't see
Thor, whatever the
Thor
Thor 2.
The one with
I like
dark
Thor.
Yes, the dark whatever.
It wasn't
Into
bad.
the darkness. Yeah.
I get in
Into
3 and
my
I didn't even see it,
darkness.
Brian.
Wait, what?
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
All right,
So
Mike.
Duke's got some thoughts.
Another Thor is because of Chris
I love
Hemsworth.
how it's
Okay, Mike.
10 out of 10. What
Well, I'm gonna go with a little bit newer. Well, around the same time. It's still around the same time as like Master Chief, but I'm gonna go with Prototype.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Yep.
Wow.
I love
Wow.
how there's not
Listeners.
arguing.
Why?
not
What killed
breaking news.
what's
I
your
really don't.
prototype?
I really
I
don't
don't know,
care
I
that
didn't-
much about.
I didn't really care for the first one.
Right? I thought the first one was okay.
It was an interesting idea, but it was just like,
It wasn't that well done. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like the game. I like the open world concept, but it was
Well,
more,
when
it's more
well,
the same.
it's
That's all
like-
it was throughout the
Well,
entire
they
game.
also had
Like a lot of
well,
GTA.
Infamous came out then with that too, like around that same time, and that bombed out. But it still made the second one, which was better than the second Prototype, because it was just pretty much the same person and powers, but with a different person.
Wasn't it
Right.
just based on the Hulk from the Xbox, the old Xbox Hulk game? I mean,
Ultimate Destruction.
yeah, it's pretty much
Yeah.
the same damn game. I mean,
That game is awesome, by the way. If you
Yep.
ever get a chance to play it, it's the best Hulk game ever.
not
Hulk
even kidding.
game. It's one of
Hulk game.
it's one of the it's even one of the
How many
better.
Hulk things
It's
are
one of the
there?
better superhero related games as well.
Super Nintendo had a
Three.
It's one of the best superhero related games as well. Just putting that out there.
was there an Atari 2600 Hulk game? There probably was.
Superman.
They did Superman.
Let's do
It's Lou Ferrigno's
Commodores?
day to day.
The Hulk was always considered a B sideline, so you
Yeah.
wasn't-
Say it not.
Damn it.
Lou Ferrigno, day to day. Okay, I put on green makeup.
No one disagreed with me.
Nobody disagreed with you. That,
No, no.
You nailed that one.
No,
evidently.
nobody just really cares about Prototype. It was
That's probably more than
There wasn't really a
Like,
good series
no,
to
it was
ruin.
it was okay, but you know
Yeah,
it was yeah
It didn't have a really high point and then drop off. It was kind of like a mediocre.
yeah coast
So
down
far,
to the,
so far,
Yeah, kinda-
Sonic's winning.
Sonic got the most heat.
Noob? Any series?
New bet.
Series that was hot
I
and got killed by
got another
something.
pass.
Alright, you can pass.
Crash Bandicoot? Nothing on Crash Bandicoot.
No, don't
Hey,
even dare
Crash-
touch Crash
It's
Bandicoot.
still good. It's still good.
Nothing
Nothing.
was bad in Crash Bandicoot at all.
Wait a minute. Is there a Crash Bandicoot for
The Vita?
for PlayStation 3 or 4?
No,
No.
it came out in
No.
the second
No.
one.
No, because they don't want to ruin
no.
a good
It's only
thing.
It came out.
No.
It came out with the second one, and or on the PlayStation 2.
Now you started it.
And that one was. There's
So
Yeah,
Crash
really
Bandicoot
good.
was killed by a subpar game.
What?
Several in a row.
What?
yeah.
Oh, now see, now they're disagreeing with you.
I touched
That,
the nerve.
I like
touched
Cart,
the
and I like
nerve.
the original game.
Yeah, Crash
But I
the
seem to
card game's
recall
actually
that
quite good,
PlayStation 2 version, and I remember
Right.
not playing it very
After-
long.
After
No.
original
Oh, so then it was
PlayStation,
a
the
second
Crash
Crash
Bandicoot
Bandicoot.
series sucked balls. You know why? Naughty Dog sold the rights to it to other companies that didn't know what the
Well,
hell.
there you go.
Good
See,
point.
so it was killed by selling out.
And then,
It was
Kelsey is
killed by
going
Naughty
to
Dog going,
stab
"We wanna
you
make
after this
Pizza for a
podcast.
I was
Adult
gonna say I remember playing the first and the second one on the PlayStation 1.
Right.
And that's all I remember,
Right,
but
right.
I'm not sure about the third one. Is the third one you guys are
I
talking
think it was a
about?
launch
The
title.
third one
No,
was
Work-
on PlayStation
Work
1,
was
and Work was
amazing.
really good.
I
Okay.
fucking love that
Well, that's
game.
what I'm saying. I don't get it
Work
because
came on
there's
one.
Crash
that's
Racing,
the same.
and
That's-
then
came out like in the
that's the
middle.
point of
Right,
this
but
comic.
there's a
Talk about the
PS2
new
one, and
one.
there's a PS2 racing one, and
Yeah.
they're both
And then
awful,
there's
and there
the
might
new
be
one.
more.
There's a new one.
Which
I
I'm
saw
sure
it
is
on
shitty.
Amazon. I found it on well, no, I found it on Amazon. There was tons of horrible reviews on it, and I didn't even want to order it. And I was trying to make sure I was ordering the right one.
And it did die, so it's because it's not on 3 or 4. That's actually a very good example of a great,
Yeah.
great
They had a
series.
sold out.
Right. Well, no, because
Yeah.
Naughty Dog was like, we're not going to make any more
I know
games.
it
And then
did. Well, I didn't even
Sony
think
was
about
like, but we want more
died.
content.
After.
And
You
Naughty
know
Dog
what?
was like,
You know what?
yeah, we're going to make Uncharted, so
Yeah,
you
that's what I
guys
was about to
can
just
have
bring up.
that.
They're just like,
Yeah,
ah,
Naughty Dog
fuck
wants
Crash,
somebody with the
we're gonna
finger
go
pistols,
more
like-
adult.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we're going to make a good game. Bye.
All right,
Hey.
you game series.
Star Trek.
So
Star
this
Trek.
is probably going to be it. Well, no, most Star Trek games are just shitty. It's not. It's.
He accepts it. He accepts it.
I'm over it. I'm not over it, but I don't want to talk about it right now.
Any Star Trek game?
Games could be really good.
No, just any Star Trek.
Any Star Trek game after
After
Starfleet
like,
Command, maybe.
yeah, after like maybe 2000, 2003 at the latest, yeah. But, and this is probably going to sound weird coming from me, the Knights of the Old Republic series.
Yeah.
Wait, are you expecting?
Oh, the way it just
What-
kind of disappeared.
What killed me?
The MMO did.
Thank you.
They did not wrap up the story the way that their fans deserved to have
Yeah.
the story wrapped up.
Yeah.
The MMO, I can accept the story of the MMO much more
We got
if
him
they had
trained.
actually closed off the series
Yeah,
correctly.
all they did was
With-
Oh, God.
Yeah,
It's really
and
good.
it doesn't make it a bad game. It's just
It
it's
doesn't.
not a good KOTOR game.
Right, I still do like the MMO. I'm probably going to resub to it in the next month or two here because I've got more stuff that I want to try in it. But it was not a good addition to the KOTOR universe because the series had never been wrapped up, and the ending that they offered to it, because they do offer an ending to the series, to the first two games in some of the group missions and the flashpoints,
Yeah.
but it fucking sucked.
Didn't the ending to the MMO, wasn't it like you ended up going back, or you were fighting for the Starforge again?
I don't know because I haven't gotten that far.
Yeah, you have to put in a lot of hours to.
And I have,
Yeah.
but I will eventually make it there. But
Yeah.
He's a completist.
I am. It'll take me years, but I'll eventually get there. And that game's gonna look sweet on my GTX 770. So
Tom, what has died? I don't play sequels. Doesn't matter.
So you get
Which
a series,
Halo game is your favorite?
Played.
a
of the ones you've
series
played.
that's died.
What's that?
A series that's died.
All right. I'm
Matt, Brian needs a beer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I can go back to the Halo. You know, I thought
He
Halo
didn't
was
get
great.
one. He was late.
So. Wow. That's harsh. So, no, I just don't play enough sequel games. I just don't. You know, I'll play. I mean, not even jumping on the first game. I may jump somewhere in the series. So, you know, because most of them will stand on their own. You don't have to go back.
Yeah,
and
but
do it.
you've gone through enough video games in your 80 years?
23.
80 years now, dude.
You've played enough
80
video.
fucking long years.
And they're all going in your mouth.
That's
All right, ladies, L'Oreal.
That escalated.
Real
quickly.
great gray cover.
Damn
all right?
right.
Look at that. Look at that.
Maybe
Now,
he's
Jim
born with
Gray.
it. Hey, maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe he was born a Chinese jet pilot.
Nobody
too,
uses
but-
Maybelline anymore, Brian.
Malaysian jet.
Yeah.
pilot. Malaysian jet.
Well, I guess the
But he
famous
was
Gross
allergic to
does the
cigarette.
dick thing too, doesn't it now?
So yeah, no,
So many
really.
things I could say.
Honestly, there are so many series that just go bad. I mean, they do, and
Three's Company.
I'm waiting
Yeah,
for
we
Tomb
seem to be
Raider.
having a hard time coming up with it.
Please.
Was there
oh,
Tomb
dude,
Raider?
Yeah, I can't think of any.
I just wanted to throw something
I think
70s out
we covered
there.
a lot.
Well, what about the game series that have just like
Joni loves Chachi.
Yeah, Joey knows how
bad.
it was bad. It was so good at first.
You know, again,
You go for hours.
most of the games I play are one-ofs. I don't play a lot of series games. You know, I play things like like
Frogger.
like Hawkins.
I love Frogger.
Like
Frogger
Frogger.
2, Revenge of the
No,
Frog.
no. Okay, well, okay. Never mind.
Frog.
I will. You're right. I'll give you that one. Frogger, they ruined
Pac-Man!
that fucking series
Wait.
completely.
Oh.
Pac-Man 2.
Eventually they
Pac-Man
did.
1 was perfect. Why would you come out with fucking Miss Pac-Man? Really?
I like Miss Pac-Man. It was
Sexist.
Junior
Miss
Pac-Man when
Pac-Man
they
is
started.
so much better.
Better
Bunch of sexes.
cutscenes.
Yeah, cute little bow.
Excuse me, yeah, exactly. You took the game, you stuck a bow on her freaking head. What?
Added
And you
cutscenes.
made millions!
Right, and added cutscenes. And added cutscenes.
All about the cutscenes.
Okay, there you go. Never mind. They ruined the Pac-Man series. Everything after Pac-Man.
Now you got him started.
I thought you were going to say.
Falling into
I thought you were going to say
chaos, right?
Pac-Man after the cartoons.
I mean, who has one ever run around as a big
Legoland,
yellow
all
ball with
the
arms and
Pac-Man
legs?
shit. Oh, wait. You know what really ruined Pac-Man? The Pac-Man, the
cartoons?
fucking cartoon series.
Oh.
Wait.
God.
How the fuck did he get legs? Pac-Man never had legs.
Oh
now
my
he's got
God.
fucking legs and arms, and it was a stupid
Wait.
fucking hat.
There's a video game
Pac-Land.
backstory to that.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Land.
See?
Pac-Man.
Okay, so there you go. Never mind. Now you did it.
But
See,
you
I
saw
was
him
fine
eat-
before.
Yeah, he
All
was
of
gonna
this,
be
we got all
called-
chatted.
He's going through numb
Everyone
flashbacks
can.
now here.
God, yes.
We're the reason
Charlie
he
was
drinks.
everywhere.
All right, Brian.
We're the reason he drinks.
Yeah, I really am actually.
That's
So,
all right,
so
Brian,
yeah.
let's
they-
Brian,
they-
other than Halo,
Game.
what series have gone downhill?
I never said anything bad about Halo.
Yeah, you did.
I heard
Actually, Ben took my original topic of Sonic. Thanks, Ben.
All right, you can
Right.
Elaborate if you want
I
to.
have one that's better. No.
shut the fuck up.
Duke Nukem.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. Okay, no, that was.
Touche, salesman.
So, why did it die? Why did Duke Nukem
Why
die?
did
Oh,
Wait.
Why?
Oh.
How?
Wait.
And which way?
Yeah. Brian, elaborate.
360, that's all you need to know.
No, you're
No,
wrong.
Wait. It died in many ways. Continue.
Yeah. Okay. I think we as a society, outgrew the 80s action stereotype at the time. We outgrew that 80s action stereotype of Duke Nukem. I mean, it was great when it came out originally. 'Cause to be
Unless
completely
you're on
honest-
the PlayStation Network or Xbox Live, mind you. Yeah.
Well, and don't get me wrong, I
So,
love
horrible
either or.
societal change.
Yes. Yeah. And to be brutally honest, and this probably explains a lot about me, when I was a kid, loved that game.
Wow.
Yeah, that does.
Whoa. Everything.
But no, after what was it, Duke Nukem? A lot of people didn't like Duke Nukem Forever. I did, and if I remember right, that was the one on the PSX.
No,
first. No,
that's
that
Time
wasn't?
to Kill.
That was Time to Kill. Yes, Time to Kill. That's right.
Duke Nukem
You're welcome.
Forever
It's
was
the
the
newest
one that
one.
came
Thank
out a
you.
few years ago.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shit.
Yeah.
I,
Forever.
I'll be honest.
Forever.
And to be honest, I bought the newer one, thinking it was going to be good. No.
Yeah, why'd you think that?
I don't know, because you know.
Those reviewers can be wrong. It happens.
No, it happens.
Yeah.
You get nostalgic and
no,
you're just like, oh, they're gonna
yeah,
totally
that's true.
be really good about this, and they're not, and they
No,
suck.
it was all,
I honestly
it was
thought
just
they were
shit.
too hard on it. It
You know
was.
what- you know what
it was
would
a
be funny?
C-class
If they brought,
game,
like, a
mind you,
60-bit
but
level into
it wasn't an
just for
S-class.
That would've been
shits and
fun.
giggles.
Yeah,
That
I
would
mean-
have been hilarious.
Okay, it
Duke
was a
Nukem Forever
C-class
served a
game,
purpose.
but we wanted that A or B. We wanted them to step it up and be like, all right, you're on the next gen. Like, let's make this a really good game. And then it was just, wow.
I think what would have
It
been.
was all dick and ball jokes.
Yeah. Oh, and strippers too.
So that's
No.
kind of like this
Nothing wrong
show.
with strippers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't
No, I
use
think it would have been better if they had just truly embraced the
Ben's
80s
ass
action
is all
stereotype. If
over
they would have
that
done like Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon for Duke Nukem, that would have been
Where's the
great.
dog at?
And then, you know, maybe, I'm not saying
Go to the far one.
tone back the strippers and all that crap, but, you know, to a certain degree, you have to push that off to the side if you want to save this IP.
If they'd only gone
Well,
grunge.
I think if they
They could have
I-
Cobained it up.
honestly if they would have
Twin analogs.
if they would have made the game decent,
Instead of
I think
strippers.
it could have got away with
flannel.
it. They could have been making fun of the whole idea of Duke Nukem. That would have been fine.
Everyone's listening
It's
to
just
Creed.
that the game was rushed and the game kind of sucked. I mean, it just
Well,
didn't.
I mean, I did play a few hours of it, and it really was a satire of itself.
Yeah.
That part I thought was really well done, but
Yeah.
the whole rest of the game was just garbage.
Well, it was 42 different level designers, and they all mashed them into like the same level. It was
yeah.
you shouldn't get really lost in games unless they really want you to, unless they mean for you to get lost on the map. And on that map, there was a whole lot of what the hell? Where am I supposed to go now?
At least give me a mini
I'm
map.
supposed to shoot that rock? What? I don't know.
That rock looks like 40 different
Why
other
couldn't
rocks.
they do what they did with like Doom?
Why does
When
that
Doom
rock have
3
blue?
came
I
out, that
never
game
played.
was really good.
Never played.
You never played
I
Doom
can't.
3?
do
Oh, that was
the Doom
great.
series.
That was
It
a
scares
good
the shit out of me.
game.
You
I don't do horror games.
Really?
I don't do
No,
horror
oh, hey, in his
games.
defense, I can't play any of the Resident Evil games.
What?
Me either. I can't do it.
I'm right there with you, bud.
I can't do
A
it.
little too freaky, huh?
No, I just, you know what? If I want to
Well,
play,
I mean,
if I want to watch a movie, I won't watch
where it's
horror
at.
movies either.
I'm looking for
If
a
I want
hand,
to,
though.
you know, entertain
What is
myself with a
wrong with
shut
you
the fuck up.
people?
I have reasoning.
What was it?
We have
I want to-
souls, Laura.
Yeah, if I want to entertain myself, you know, I want to spend 2 hours in a movie theater watching a comedy rather than 2 hours in a movie theater watching a horror movie. Because when I want to be entertained, I don't want to be shitting bricks for 2 hours. I want to laugh.
Thank
I
you.
like pooping myself.
I'm sorry, I'm a Mason.
Or boom. Or maybe your life is so sad and lonely that movies are the only happiness that you manage.
They're the only escape. I like to shit bricks because I'm lonely.
All right, that's it.
I want to stay there.
Laura, what's your loser?
Bioshock. I did not like the second one.
Oh.
I didn't like the second one.
I've heard that sentiment though. I really.
Well, it wasn't as good as the first because there's just no surprise.
Infinite.
I mean,
from what I hear, Infinite brought it back.
I did not
If
play
the
Infinite.
game
I
plays-
I have it though because it was on sale.
I walked down the street for a second.
get it for
Infinite.
free.
It looked good for that second.
I'll be honest.
Or you can get it for free.
Or you could get it for free.
Yes.
for free.
Or you can get Civilization Revolution. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Up to you, really.
You could. And to be
You know-
honest, I played.
you know, I'm
I played Bioshock Infinite. And the storyline is like candy to me. Quantum physics, it's amazing shit. I honestly couldn't get past the tutorial. Not out of difficulty, it just did not draw me in.
Not enough of a little girl, right?
What? You want
No,
the tutorial
it
to be
wasn't fun.
difficult? Like, here's
Yeah.
the control.
What do you want? What do you want over there, noob?
Die.
Boring.
He wants to play Dark
It's
Souls.
not a failing system.
Yeah, you want to play some
actually,
Dark
I
Souls.
would.
or like
I've
a
played a
failing
little
game,
bit.
but it's just like making billions and billions of dollars, but it's just the same bullshit one after another.
So,
It's
like,
gotta
every
be the
game
Call of Duty
ever?
series.
It's
It's nothing
true.
but an action hand job. It's short and
Hey.
simple.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. right now. Take
Everybody line up.
He's here on action hands.
No, wait. Wait a minute.
I was gonna say,
That was the
what
line of
is
the night.
lots of that?
Wait.
We are naming this episode.
No.
Episode 93,
What?
action hand job.
No, Black Ops is an action hand job.
Black Ops 2.
The other the rest of Modern
Action hand
Warfare
job.
series is kind of like a toothy blow job.
Whoa!
You know what I'm
I'm gonna make
saying?
it so dry for you.
Not teeth.
They're never, it's not gonna die because like a bunch
No.
of people are just like, oh my god, more explosions,
Why would you go-
robots,
why would you go
and
there?
shit.
It's true.
Number one, Activision, or not Activision. Yeah, Activision. They're going to 3-year dev cycles on it rather than
Really?
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
You didn't hear
No,
this?
no.
Oh.
Thank
Yeah, they're
God.
going to 3-year
They
dev
need it.
cycles for Call of Duty, and then with COD 4, Modern Warfare. To me, that one was like rock paper scissors with the multiplayer. The story was fantastic, in my opinion. I really liked
Which one?
COD 4.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, it was great.
I love
Modern Warfare
COD.
2.
I like that.
It was like rock paper scissors, the lizard Spock with the multiplayer, and the story took it about to the next level, about as far as they could. Oh, they didn't nuke Washington D.C. They just nuked the airspace above Washington D.C. And for me, I don't play games for multiplayer. I play it for the story. It was well done. Modern Warfare 3 though was a giant Cleveland steamer. I hated it.
It wasn't on Cleveland that it was steaming. It was the
was on
airspace
Paris.
above Cleveland.
It was actually on Paris. They took the Cleveland
Has
steamer.
anybody even played
It
single
was like
player
a
Ghosts?
steaming
I love Ghosts.
It's
No, I hate it. It's shit.
Cleveland.
It's shit.
steamer,
What
airship,
didn't-
Zeppelin.
What didn't you like about Ghosts?
The unlock system is ridiculously stupid.
It
it's-
keeps it even
No,
for
it-
everybody across the entire
It
board.
makes it so that you can go on a website, look up the best fucking gun, and just get it right away
so you
instead
ever
of
play-
hurting it.
So you ever play an MMO?
So you got a bunch of little turds running down the road, getting themselves killed, or dominating, usually just getting themselves killed on your team.
So have you ever played an MMO?
No, because they're stupid. No, I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
well-
I very seldom play
I'm sure
MMOs.
he,
No, but
he has
Brian-
Have you played?
them.
Oh,
They are
Skyrim. Skyrim. Have you played Skyrim?
Yeah, but not online.
What,
Okay, but
what's
you
your point?
played it.
Yeah.
What's your
My
point?
point is, you have to come up with an optimization for it. That's all. That's what you do in fucking Ghost.
No,
it's so similar.
No. The problem is that you never have to learn anything else in Ghosts. You never actually have to try in
Really,
Ghosts.
that's an iterative problem.
And that's annoying as shit.
That's first
One
person
of, the,
shooters.
one of the nice things about
first
Black
person
Ops
shooters.
is,
That is
even though I was not a terribly good sniper, by the end I was a competent sniper, and on maps where I needed to be a sniper, I could. What you've got going on
Overkill.
as Ghosts is little motherfuckers on levels where they should be using a different weapon. They're running around going, "La, la, la, la." getting their dumb asses killed in the road. Make them use something else for a while so at least they're fucking competent
So
players.
you're
Fun
hating on
fact.
noobs?
Fun fact. Most snipers, sniper designated weapons, are really mostly marksman weapons.
Yes,
There's
thank
very
you.
rarely a sniper class, because that would be too boring for people.
I like it.
You don't-
Personally.
yeah, they never
MW2
really
had
a real
snipers all
sniper
over the
weapon
place.
with
Yeah.
Well,
You
no,
gotta
I mean
stick
technically they were sniper rifles, but they were used more in marksmanship roles.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not. It's not where you
Makes
actually
me
sit
dizzy.
back and
Yeah, you don't have the range. You don't have
yeah,
the
have
range.
the range.
Two
Right.
things.
Yeah.
I mean, a real sniper got
Jonah?
I was knocking them halfway across the map, man.
Yeah, but the maps are tiny.
Ready.
That's what I was getting at.
Right, and Battlefield.
No, Ghost
Thank
is
you.
larger
You
maps
can
than the other ones.
Totally,
You can be a
totally
sniper.
have real snipers in Battlefield.
And that
Yeah,
was
oh yeah.
We
Enormous.
actually have to adjust
Zero.
rate.
Call of Duty
No,
maps just
I don't think you play Ghost because the maps are much larger. They're a mid-sized map now.
Yeah.
And you got people running around just going, tick, 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 tick. Oh, I'm dead. Shit. Oh, well.
Still feels the
Let's
same.
just agree that
Still
title-
feels the
Alright,
same.
But wrong, you know?
No difference.
Nobody
Still
has to
feels
become
the goddamn
competent in the
same.
game.
Rob,
What about Titanfall?
I think we're at that point of the show.
Yeah. What have we learned?
I want to get Titanfall.
It's
What have we learned?
No,
There's
just
so
stop,
important
stop.
about-
I've learned that I want Titanfall, but anyway.
Go ahead.
What have you learned, Larry?
I learned I should get a DS.
They're
You
really
definitely
good.
should.
3DS.
3DS.
Yeah.
Get the
The
XL.
3DS
Get
is
the
pretty
XL.
fucking sweet, dude.
Except you
Yeah.
can't play Guitar Hero because there's no Game Boy Advance support.
Why would you play Guitar
Uh,
Hero on
That's
3DS?
What?
Yeah, why would you play guitar?
Because I wanted to.
Because I want it so bad.
Alright.
My.
Wow, wait.
Travis, what have you learned?
I learned that we're never ever
Worst
ever going to be able to get anywhere in discussion because either we're all circle jerking each other off in conversation and agreeing with each other and yelling, or we're disagreeing at each other and yelling.
That's pretty much the
So-
show.
I disagree.
Oh, sorry.
I agree.
You're full of shit, Travis! Ben, what do you learn?
That I love being in the beginning of the rotation so I can just steal Brian's shit. You get so hissy pissy.
Yeah, Brian.
My
you're
jimmies were quite
one of the
muscle.
worst
Ah,
offenders.
yes.
Jonah, what have you learned?
That Halo is really
You shut your
bad,
mouth.
and Brian gets really, really angry.
Because nobody has a good argument against it.
He had very
No, he
many
had valid
good
points.
arguments.
I
You guys are ganging up.
You were just yelling because you just thought you were right.
Just wait, I'm louder than you, so I'm right.
I'm like, I'm the living, breathing
Loud
area of the
loud
internet.
does not make round.
Welcome to Congress.
Welcome to the
Noob.
internet.
Noob!
I didn't learn a goddamn thing. It's just
Same old shit.
same
another day.
shit. Different episode.
Different episode,
That's
different
true.
day.
Noobat, what'd you learn?
That Brian won't let me talk even when I actually have
You
a
actually-
game
Shut up.
to talk about. Yeah.
Louder,
See?
right
Jerk.
there.
Yeah, Brian.
Why didn't you just say pass?
So wait, just now you learned that Brian's a jerk? Just now?
Ladies.
I have been trying to defend him. I've been trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but no.
So,
But that's never been recorded,
so
so
Satan's walking
it's
in.
inadmissible in court.
Satan walks into the room. He's got a baby on one pitchfork and another girl bent over on the other pitchfork. And you're like, the devil's not so bad, you know? He's a nice fucking guy. Yeah, he's alright.
Kelsey would.
Did you just compare
Yeah.
me to the devil?
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Favorably.
Is it possible? Thank you.
Matt.
Dieselbus.
Matt, what have you learned?
I've learned that Travis is surprisingly coherent for how much he's been playing that 3DS throughout the show.
Yeah.
I learned to multitask because
That's true.
that's my coping mechanism.
No, he has. No, he has this thing that he does on some
Okay, that's
episodes
the
where.
best yet. This is my coping mechanism right here.
No.
I got this.
Otherwise, you get way too stressed.
So what you
Tom
do
drinks, Travis plays
is you,
3DS.
if you're playing a game throwing an episode, what you do at the end is you go, all you guys do is yell and scream a bunch. And then you go back to tapping. and you act like, oh yeah, that's really fucking
You guys
thoughtful,
are
yeah.
fucking loud. Yeah, take that
Yeah.
monster, bitch!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tom, what did you
Beat
learn?
the shit out of you.
Then I get hard on hairy tits.
Oh, that's good.
There you go.
Ryan, what did you learn?
I just want to tell you what I'm saying. Just want to talk about it. This is what Brian does. Hey!
Your voice isn't deep enough.
Brian!
Sorry, but this is Brian.
All right, stop. Brian, what have you learned?
I learned that nobody has. Rebel. I learned that nobody has a good weapon against Halo.
Except everyone.
Yeah.
Besides you.
No,
Unless you mention gameplay or something like that. Laura, what have you learned? Laura, what'd you learn tonight?
I don't know. I learned that Brian is mean and doesn't listen to Jonah even even though he had
was
very good
even
points.
agreeing with Jonah.
Hey,
I
No,
tried
you're
bringing
not.
up Battlefield 4.
Oh
That's why I
my
was
God.
like, hey, prepare.
That's the Battlefield 4 thing. We're talking about the whole Halo.
That's it. The whole.
Just
Horrible.
because
Because
he's
there's nothing
little
wrong.
doesn't mean you can't listen to what he has to
Halo.
say.
I listen.
Yeah,
I-
Brian.
Hey,
Just
in
because
his
he doesn't
defense,
have an
I don't
Adams
listen.
album doesn't
Hey,
mean his voice.
hey.
His
Just
point
Brian's
isn't
little
valid.
doesn't mean you have.
Stop giving him sausage.
Wow.
Hey, in Jonah's defense, I don't listen to any of your opinions on Halo anyway. So.
Oh.
That's true. He's
Fucking
got a
got him.
solid.
Because then
point.
you'd have to listen to some sense, you know.
Right.
hey, you know
I,
Anyway,
I would prefer to keep fooling myself, at least
You
for
know
a
what?
bit.
You have to lower his
I have an
Berlin
idea.
Wall of ignorance.
Let's find a girl. I have an idea. Let's find a girl, put her in a bikini, and have her say shit about Halo to him, see if he pays attention.
No,
to
No, he won't listen.
Oh,
Don't
agree.
do that. He'll explode.
I agree. Let's do this.
No, because that's Halo and tits. That's like
See,
two
why you
things
putting
he
ideas
won't
in his
pay
head?
attention.
I'm saying because he'll have to listen.
Wait, that I wouldn't.
Let's fucking
That
do
you-
this, brother.
I'm
You're
saying
distracted.
because he'll have to
Yeah,
listen.
that's
He's
terrible.
paying attention to her, so he'll
Not
have to
her,
pay
her tits. There's a difference.
What? I have feelings.
So do her tits.
Were you talking about Halo? Because Halo 2.
Hey, we're on you. Wow, this is just
Well,
Hey, you know
Rob,
what?
take us out of this, please. My
Please.
God, take us out of this.
Save me.
Why have you forsaken us?
tonight I've learned that you can bring Brian to the fountain of truth, but you can't make him drink. Thanks for watching, guys. Games and
Thank you for the
suck.
penis.
Oh!
Man, if we